Top 10 Most Livable Small Towns in America. So you're tired of the city life? The noise, the traffic, the price tag that makes your wallet cry every time you buy a cup of coffee? Well, guess what? America is full of small towns where you can actually breathe, live comfortably, and maybe even enjoy life again. Today we're diving into the top 10 most livable small towns in America, the kind of places that'll make you say, why didn't I move here years ago? Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you love learning about the best places to live, move to, or just fantasize about escaping to, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another episode on America's most livable, lovable, or just plain weird towns. Let's jump into today's list. But first, let's talk about why small towns are having a moment. Let's talk small towns. Not the kind where the only thing to do is hang out at a gas station or watch tumbleweeds roll by, but towns with real character, quality of life, and a sense of community you can't buy with a city condo. Over the past decade, we've seen a serious shift in the American dream. A white picket fence in the suburbs? Meh. A trendy loft in a big city? Overpriced and overrated. More and more people are ditching the rat race and looking for places where they can actually live, not just exist. Thanks to remote work, better internet access, and a growing desire for work-life balance, small towns have become magnets for young professionals, families, retirees, and even creatives. People are waking up to the fact that small doesn't mean boring. It means peaceful, affordable, and in many cases, awesome. We're talking towns with charming downtowns, outdoor recreation, good schools, low crime rates, and a cost of living that won't make you cry every time you check your bank account. These are places where your neighbors wave at you, your mortgage doesn't feel like a hostage negotiation, and your quality of life actually improves. So we dug deep, looking at everything from housing, healthcare, safety, and schools to weather, culture, internet speeds, and whether or not there's more than one place to get decent tacos. Because let's be honest, that matters too. Now let's check out the towns that made the cut. 10. Ashland, Oregon. Ashland is a small town with a big personality. Tucked away in southern Oregon, just north of the California border, Ashland is best known for the world-famous Oregon Shakespeare Festival, which isn't just for theater nerds. It's an annual event that brings in thousands and supports a thriving local arts scene. Beyond the stage, Ashland offers a laid-back lifestyle surrounded by the Cascade and Siskiyou Mountains. You've got miles of hiking trails, vineyards, organic farms, and a community that actually cares about sustainability. The downtown is filled with indie shops, cozy cafes, and enough quirky charm to make even Portland jealous. It's a haven for creatives, retirees, and anyone looking to blend culture with calm. 9. Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville has been quietly climbing the ranks as one of the best places to live in the Southeast, and it's easy to see why. It combines the southern charm you'd expect with modern amenities that make everyday life easier. Its revitalized downtown features public art, rooftop bars, a scenic waterfall right in the middle of town, and one of the most walkable layouts in the region. The economy is booming thanks to industries like tech, healthcare, and manufacturing, but the cost of living is still surprisingly reasonable. Plus, you're just a short drive from both the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Atlantic coast. It's the kind of town where people still say y'all, but they might be running a startup while they do it. 8. Salida, Colorado. Salida is one of Colorado's best-kept secrets. Unlike Aspen or Vail, which are gorgeous but brutally expensive, Salida offers a more authentic mountain town experience. Located along the Arkansas River and surrounded by the Rocky Mountains, Salida is an outdoor playground year-round. Rafting, biking, fishing, skiing, it's all right there. But what makes Salida special is its mix of nature and culture. The town has a booming art district, great coffee shops, and a calendar packed with local events and festivals. People here are laid back, active, and super community-oriented. It's ideal for folks who want the mountain lifestyle without selling a kidney for rent. 7. Port Townsend, Washington. Port Townsend is like stepping into a postcard. If that postcard had a thriving arts scene and a surprising number of vegan bakeries. Located on the Olympic Peninsula, this Victorian seaport town boasts stunning water views, historic architecture, and a maritime history that's still alive and well. The town's economy has shifted from shipping to tourism, art, and sustainable living. It's a magnet for writers, musicians, and retirees who want the ocean nearby, but don't want to deal with big city noise. People walk more here, they volunteer, they wave at each other. It's the kind of place where community matters, and where you can find yourself spending an entire afternoon browsing a used bookstore and chatting with the owner. 6. Traverse City, Michigan. Traverse City isn't just the cherry capital of the world, it's a legit contender for one of the most livable towns in the Midwest. Sitting on the shores of Lake Michigan's Grand Traverse Bay, it offers water views that rival any coastal destination. But the town's not just pretty, it's smart. With excellent schools, a growing healthcare system, a surprisingly strong tech sector, and a downtown full of breweries, cafes, and bookshops, Traverse City hits the sweet spot between quiet and connected. Summers are legendary here, thanks to festivals, boating, and wine tours, and winters are full of cozy charm. It's the kind of town where you could raise a family, retire in peace, or remote work while sipping cherry cider. 5. Hood River, Oregon. Hood River is basically what happens when a Patagonia catalog comes to life. This town sits in the Columbia River Gorge and is a mecca for outdoor sports. Windsurfing? Check. Mountain biking? Absolutely. Skiing? You're an hour away from Mount Hood. But it's not just about adrenaline here. Hood River also has a calm, community-driven vibe. The town is known for its organic farming scene, local cideries and breweries, and small but mighty downtown. There's an emphasis on healthy living, sustainability, and being outside as much as humanly possible. If you're into farmers markets, river views, and a town that supports your hiking addiction, this one's a no-brainer. 4. Bisbee, Arizona. Bisbee is a town that refuses to be boring. Built into the Mule Mountains near the Mexican border, it used to be a copper mining boomtown. When the mines closed, the artists moved in, and now Bisbee is one of the quirkiest small towns in America. The narrow streets are lined with colorful houses, art galleries, and funky boutiques. There's even an annual race where people push beds with wheels through town. Crime is low, housing is affordable, and the sunsets? Unreal. If you like your small towns with a side of eccentric, Bisbee's your place. It's like living in a desert fairy tale, with good coffee. 3. Beaufort, North Carolina, pronounced Beaufort. Don't mess it up, locals will correct you. This coastal town is a slice of southern paradise. Beaufort is the third oldest town in North Carolina, and its history is everywhere, from historic homes to maritime museums. But this isn't just some sleepy beach town. There's a growing foodie scene, lots of water activities, and even wild horses on nearby Shackleford banks. The harbour is always buzzing with boats, and the vibe is chill but sophisticated. Beaufort's a great pick for retirees, boat lovers, or anyone looking for coastal living without the Florida humidity or the Myrtle Beach madness. 2. Bozeman. Montana Bozeman is no longer a hidden gem, but it still delivers big on livability. With its backdrop of the Bridger Mountains, proximity to Yellowstone National Park, and a population that's educated, active, and outdoorsy, Bozeman is the real deal. It's become a hub for remote tech workers, outdoor enthusiasts, and even a few celebrities who wanted to get away from LA. The town has great schools, top-tier healthcare, and a downtown that blends Western charm with modern style. Sure, prices have gone up, but compared to other IT towns, Bozeman still holds its own. If you want mountains, adventure, and a growing job market, this one's tough to beat. 1. Bentonville, Arkansas. Yeah, I know. Arkansas probably wasn't the first place you thought would top this list. But Bentonville has reinvented itself in the best way. Once known solely as the headquarters of Walmart, the town has become a hub of culture, innovation, and livability. The Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art is world-class. There are miles and miles of mountain biking trails that draw athletes from across the country. Downtown Bentonville is full of trendy restaurants, coffee shops, and co-working spaces. The city invests heavily in infrastructure, parks, and public spaces, and it shows. Plus, it's one of the most affordable towns on this list. If you're looking for a future-forward, family-friendly place with big opportunities and small-town charm, Bentonville just might be your next hometown. There you have it. 10 small towns that prove you don't need skyscrapers and traffic jams to live well. Whether you're looking for art, adventure, affordability, or just a place where you can breathe a little easier, there's a town on this list calling your name. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the best places to live in the US, and drop a comment telling us which town you would move to. Or better yet, tell us the hidden gem you think should have made the list. Until next time, stay curious and stay awesome.